Hey everyone, welcome here on Facebook Live. I'm not trying to do a dual broadcast like I usually do. I usually do Periscope and Facebook Live, but today it's all about you, Facebook, because I've been getting the most engagement here, first of all, and secondly, I love the fact that I can interact with you even after the broadcast is done. Now, I know this is a bird's eye view, but I wanted to show you guys this. This is the last little pile of stuff that has to be put in a bag and given away. So I wanted to check in. So if you're probably right now, if you're seeing this is the replay because it takes a little while for the live viewers to catch up. So let me tell you who I am. I'm Rosalinda Roman. I am about to move on to a sailing catamaran. And so my normal work on a show called New Mexi-Cast, my TV show, is on hold while I focus for the next 90 days. Actually, we only have 60 days left, less than that. I think it's 55 days before we move on to a sailing catamaran. And so I'm implementing a system called the KonMari system, and that is helping me sort through all of our junk stuff. I mean, treasures. So, hi, Mom. The nice thing about Facebook is you can interact. I can interact live and after the broadcast. So right now my mom is live. Everyone say, hi, Mom. That's Barb. Barb is my mom. Anyway, I wanted to really quickly, I'm putting this stuff in the bag, and then I'm going to pan around and show you what we have done, because it's crazy. Crazy amounts. Uh-oh, some unmentionables. Don't look. Don't look. Okay, but these are basically the process of KonMari. All right, I won't make you watch me put stuff in bags. Okay, let me take you off the tripod so we can walk and talk. Okay, give me 1 second. And if you guys are new to my broadcasts, I'm usually not this crazy. So I am just trying to share this process because I find that a lot of people are struggling with the same issue. And because I have a deadline, being that we're about to move on to the boat at the beginning of June, it's forcing me to do it in a very deliberate way and really handle my mess, okay? So I just really quickly want to show you the bags of stuff. So the way the KonMari system works is you have to gather all the stuff in, whoops, what was that? The way the KonMari system works is you gather all the stuff in one category. So the first and you have to do it in a certain order. The first category is clothing. So you gather every piece of clothing from your entire house, and then you pile it in a pile. And here I put the pile on the floor in the garage, and the girls' stuff was all in the guest room. And you have to hold each item and ask yourself if it sparks joy. And the funny thing is, I ended up with like 0 pants because none of them spark joy. And I have very little in the way of clothing. But now, every time I go into my closet or into my drawer, it all sparks joy. But let me just show you how much we've already put in bags to give away. Take a look. This, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Socks, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 bags, and 14, and counting. Now, that's 14 bags of clothes. Clothes! I'm excited because I have just a little bit left to fold. These are my, I like to call this my bento box. This is where you put your unmentionables. A few purses. Of course, I kept my rock climbing gear. And then this is the entirety of my shoe collection. So I'm not like some of you ladies who love shoes. In fact, when I was a main anchor in Monterey, my news director, Denise, and my friend Kirsten, a reporter, did a shoe intervention because they felt like I have ugly shoes. But anyway, that doesn't spark joy for me. I wanted to show you and I'm going to share these videos when all is said and done. But my favorite part from yesterday was that Samuel, my little 5-year-old, got into this whole process because there's a prescribed way that you're supposed to fold the stuff too. You're not just putting it in, cramming it back in a closet. You actually fold it, and let me show you a folded drawer full. So these are my daughter's t-shirts. This is my 11-year-old's t-shirts and other shirts she did. And she and I worked together on that. But look at this. This is my 5-year-old did this, okay? Look at this. Let's see if you can see it. Those t-shirts right there Samuel did this. All these t-shirts, my 5-year-old folded that, and he did so excitedly that it was like the best thing ever. I don't know if he'll continue to do it, but it's been giving the kids a chance to take ownership of their own wardrobe, because as I've said in some of the past videos, we are totally blessed to have hand-me-downs from cousins to my kids. But that doesn't mean they have to keep everything that isn't their style and they don't love, right? So what I like about this KonMari system is they're realizing they can go through and figure out what sparks joy for them. And I wanted to show you, we struggled a bit because my daughters share a wardrobe. And we basically just have always said you have to, they're the same size, even though they're 2 years apart. And we've always said you have to wear the same clothes. We just, no way about it. Well, they decided when they sorted through it, they picked the things that they liked. And so they actually have, this is Ziva stuff. And then this is Ahava stuff over here. And then there's the shared stuff. And they came to an agreement on what to share. So that was pretty cool. But what we're doing, let me see if I can show you and talk at the same time. So what we're doing is we're marking each item that is their specific item with a little, let's see if you can see that. Can you see that green dot? So we are using a paint pen like this paint pen, and putting in the seam of the clothing a little dot to identify which girl it belongs to. If it's a collective shirt or dress, then we don't have to mark it. But it's been really cool because it gives them a chance to claim ownership of the stuff that, because they don't share the same taste. So anyway, my connection is weak. I appreciate that Facebook tells me that before I lose you. I just wanted to wrap this up by saying, I went through the clothing. It has taken me a week. I just figured it out, and we started about a week ago. And by the end of today, I will be totally done with the clothing for a family of 5. So that is pretty awesome. And then the next step is books. After the kids come home from school today, the very first thing that we're doing is you go through the whole house and you gather every single book and put it in a pile on the floor. That's going to be fun. So I'll share that with you guys tomorrow. And thanks for watching. And keep in touch. If you guys like these videos and you want to subscribe, all you have to do is tap the video and it'll give you a live subscribe option. And then it'll tell you the next time that I have a live shot. Hey, Joseph, you came in right as I was saying goodbye. But I hope you'll watch the replay. And thank you guys for checking out my broadcast. Bye.